Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video, luxury fashion items that I'd never buy. Now, what each person spends their own money on is up to them, but I like spending money on luxury fashion, but there are some pieces that I'd still don't think I'd ever buy. Never say never. The inspiration from this video was, I think it was in my last video, I showcased that I'd said I'd never buy luxury swimwear, yet I had a normal Kamali swimsuit that I purchased this summer, and so never say never. Okay, so jumping straight in, number one. I don't think I will ever buy for myself personally designer costume jewellery, sort of, you know, your Chanel earrings, costume jewellery, your Louis Vuitton, this, that and the other. I think mainly because I sort of growing up on the internet, I'm still quite young, and so years back when, you know, luxury YouTubers were emerging, they were who I was watching, and I've grown up on the internet being told, you know, don't buy costume jewellery, especially now with the prices of things. I mean, it's literally ridiculous. So from that, I never see myself purchasing luxury costume jewellery. I'm hugely into my jewellery, don't get me wrong, I do like a little bling. And I know I don't wear jewellery in videos, but I do wear jewellery day to day. But I just don't see why I would ever spend money on costume jewellery from those luxury houses, which is like extortionate prices, for just crappy quality. It seems like a stress for me, and I think it's not for everyone, not all the time, but I think a lot of the time it's used for more of a status symbol, like, oh, I have a CC in my ear, like, congratulations, you know? And that just doesn't do anything for me. Not saying I don't wear logos, because I do, but it's just not for me. So that is something I don't think I'd ever spend my money on. Secondly, luxury jeans. Now, I know this goes against what most people in, you know, luxury YouTubers say. You know, you find something that fits you well, is good quality, so you can wear for many years, such as a pair of jeans, which many people, you know, wear day to day. You know, you get your cost per wear out of the item. However, whilst I wear a selection of jeans, I just, it feels so bizarre to me. For some, I can't pinpoint the reason. For years I wore Topshop jeans until recently, when the quality has got absolutely abysmal. So I think I'm actually going to do a jean shop sometime soon and shop around. But I could never see myself paying hundreds of pounds for jeans. I know this could be said for designer clothing as a whole, but you know, my weight could change. I also think jean styles come in and out a lot. And I know skinny jeans are out of style, but I don't think I'd ever not have a pair of skinny jeans, simply because I find they suit my body and they make me feel good, which I think is the thinking of a lot of people. So surely why don't you get a designer pair of skinny jeans? I don't know. I don't think I could ever spend, you know, hundreds of pounds on designer jeans, and perhaps you can evaluate my thought process on that, I'm not sure. Next up, designer tights, sort of, you know, your Gucci lace tights. I'm not a huge tight wearer, as I tend to not wear many skirts. I have a few fashion tights, you know, like spotty tights on the other for when I do wear a mini dress or something like that. And I think for that reason, because I don't really wear tights anyway, I don't think I'd ever buy designer tights. You know, £30, which is still expensive, but you know, thermal warm tights, I understand, makes sense to me, because they're a classic, and providing they don't ladder, which is the whole issue with this, or you catch them on something, you know, they should be fine for a while. For me, it's bizarre spending hundreds of pounds on tights which, you know, could ladder if you nick them on the side of a chair or something. It's just something that for me would seem like such a waste, and now you see this ladder in your tights and it's sort of great, oh, what are you gonna do about that? I just don't get it. I know people do, and I think some of them can look so pretty, especially the Gucci lace tights, but no, it could never be something I could spend my money on. Next up, bodysuits. Now, I'm a huge bodysuit wearer, and I think it was a Burberry bodysuit, like last year or something, that I thought, ooh, you know, sort of a classic print, my sort of colourway, my bodysuit style, I wear tons of bodysuits, why not? But I never pulled the plug, and I think it's because the composition of a luxury bodysuit is going to be exactly the same as, if not incredibly similar, I mean, yes, it might be slightly better than a high street bodysuit. And so why, so am I paying, you know, hundreds of pounds for the print? Riveting. No, it just doesn't make sense to me. So this is one which I could see change, because bodysuits are something I love to wear. I don't know, as of right now, it makes no sense to me. Next up, again, a strange one. I know these are sort of just me things and most people have these items, but you know, designer sunglasses. I think when I was like 14 or something, and you'd walk around the department store and I'd think, ooh, I'm gonna save some Chanel sunglasses. But now it's sort of why. I wear them necessary in the summer. I'm just not one of those girls. I think it's also because I don't live in a sunny country. It rains all the time, hence the crappy lighting right now, you know, so why am I going to spend so much on an item that might get a few wears a year? I also don't trust that I won't break them. And also I'm paying for what, plastic, maybe you get some metal in there. You get some adorable styles, don't get me wrong, that I think are so much more interesting than my crappy cheap sunglasses that I have, but then I think, do I care enough? No. Finally, and there could be more to this list, but I just quickly chucked them together. Designer cosmetic cases. I don't know about you, but mine get quite grim. They just get too destroyed, and if you were to get a beautiful, well-made, whether it be like, you know, your Louis Vuitton canvas, Gucci, whatever, beautiful cosmetic case, and then use the item as it should be used, mine would just get so grim. And I mean, yes, you can be a little more careful with them, but I just think it's inevitable that something is going to mark it. Maybe my thinking's illogical, I'm not sure, but it's just not something I can see myself spending the money on. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video.